Greatness is not achievable.
The first thing that trips people up about greatness from the jump is that it's a path, not a destination. Although achieving greatness is a relatively common parlance, I don't think greatness can ever be achieved. But could you actually expect anything that profound or instructional from such a pithy phrase? One that is probably touted by the same people that spout other empty platitudes with a similar asinine verb-noun structure, like conquer fear. Greatness comes from staying on the path towards it. You don't achieve greatness. If you had to coalesce it into a phrase, it'd be more accurate to say that you persist greatness. Because greatness is about endurance and tenacity, even when the route seems bleak, especially when the route seems dependable. Because that is the other part of the path towards greatness that is tricky.
People are often pulled from it not by the pressures of the passage, but by the siren's song of mediocrity.
Warm, cozy, seemingly lush failures are a more common sight along the path than a major blow-up or a fiery fall from grace. That's because growth is a chasm.
The chasm between bad and good, for as much as those two things are brought up as a major dichotomy, is relatively small.
But there is still a gap, and your journey from bad to good isn't a leap from summit to summit, it's a trudge through a gorge seemingly unending and inescapable. And once you reach the unearthing peak of goodness, the internal pressure to stop is relentless. For most, while it's not greatness, goodness is still a peak. And after an innumerable amount of time in a hole, any elevation seems like salvation. Additionally, as discussed before,
greatness does not offer a similar achievable and defined pinnacle. You are leaving a peak for another trudge.
One that ventures steadily uphill, to be sure, but also one that has no plateau.
And that truly is the temptation of the trek and the most common sin committed by its trekkers.
If you ever feel a twinge of failure, don't ask yourself if you are becoming bad. Question whether you've stayed good for too long.